guys, so I never thought that I would be sitting here making a part 2 to this video. I honestly thought about this long and hard whether to film this video or not, but I was thinking to myself, if my story and my message can help someone out there, even if it's just one person, if I can at least help one person going through a similar situation as me, then that's honestly all that matters. So quick disclaimer before I get into the video. You guys know that I promote nothing but positivity on my channel. I don't allow any room for negativity, not only on my channel, my Instagram, and like my social media, but also in my life. This video is not meant to bully this person. This video is only meant to spread awareness about this topic. This video is going to be not only a story time, but what I did about this situation, how you guys can prevent this from happening, what I've learned, and just kind of give you advice. So before even jumping into the video, without giving you guys like a little background, if you guys haven't seen my part 1, that first story time will have so much more details than what I'm about to explain. I'm just gonna sum it up for you guys. There's this girl who is in the same area as me, following me on social media, and her and I were following each other because there's like mutual people who, you know, follow each other on Instagram. Every time I posted on Instagram, she would post something right after and making digs at me, and it just kept getting worse and worse. I had no idea why she was attacking me in that way, and she was just being so obvious with this. So after all that was happening, I decided to block her and just get rid of her. She wasn't anyone to me. I've never been her friend. I don't know this girl. Once I did that, she then started to stalk me at my work. So at the time I was working at a jewelry place, and she just kept going there multiple times a week, and my coworkers noticed this as well. So I felt like in a way she was kind of like, you can't get rid of me type of deal. So when I put a stop to the bullying online, she then started to show up in person. She would never buy anything, and that was creepy in itself. My coworkers were creeped out. I ended up leaving that workplace, and it wasn't because of her. It was just because I had like better opportunities. But for me, that was a win-win because it just got rid of her in general. So at this point, I'm just glad that she doesn't know where I work anymore, and she can't have that power to just show up and try to taunt me in that way. I'm not exactly sure how much time went by. So here I am just living my life and doing YouTube and everything. It wasn't until I posted my assumptions video that I have on my channel where this girl literally pops up again. She's blocked off of all of social media. So the fact that she's on my YouTube channel commenting on my videos, giving her opinion of how she felt about the video is just so irrelevant at this point. And I'm just like, I thought you were gone. I thought I got rid of you. And here you are sitting and watching my videos. And how I knew it was her is that she was using her first and last name. I would think if she really wanted to hide herself, she would have made like a fake account, but no, she literally used her name. Before she ever commented on my video, I don't even know how long she's been watching my videos, and I think that is so creepy. Ryan, my fiance, has been aware of this situation from the very beginning, everything that's ever happened pertaining to this girl, and he was honestly so creeped out by this. Like, if he's creeped out by this, can you imagine how I feel? This girl will literally not leave me alone. Like I said, we were never friends, and I've never done anything to her. Like, I've never bullied her. I've never done anything. I don't even know why she has a problem with me. So after I had blocked her off of YouTube, it was literally shortly after on Instagram where I got a private account with 0 followers, 0 friends. So that fake account ended up messaging me and telling me all of the really cruel and hateful things that this girl used to tell me. I've never said this in a video. I've never told you guys what she's said to me in the past, but I'm gonna let you guys know because I think it is so wrong, and there is no reason to bully anyone for this. This fake account was her, because I have had nobody in my entire life bully me for this one thing. So one of the things that she has harassed me about was having a mixed family. There are millions and millions of people out there with mixed families. That is not something to bully anyone about. You're literally gonna sit online and bully someone for having an amazing guy step into my life and help me raise my kids. There are so many single mommies out there who wish for a man to come into their life and help them raise kids that aren't even his. Like, that was one of the posts that this person would always make about me, is that her kids are all from the same guy. And it's like, who cares? She literally thinks that that alone makes her better than me. From day one, Brian has treated me so amazing, and till this day, years later, he has not treated me any less perfect than he did from the first day that him and I met. And I feel like that bothers her. There is no any other explanation for someone trying to make another person feel bad just because they have a mixed family. I always post when Brian does something sweet to me. I don't post everything, but just whether it be like buying me flowers for no reason, surprising me with a cute card for no reason, and that kind of like ties in with everything, because anything Brian ever did for me and I posted it online, she would post something after saying that her man is better than mine. But I feel like if you're gonna do that, it's like there's more of an issue going on behind doors, because no one competes with anyone else's relationship or try to make their life look like it's better than yours. Because I've always said this, no happy person just goes around and bullies people for no reason, starts rumors about someone for no reason, and just try to bring their misery to someone else. And that's just because this person is not happy with themselves, not happy with their life. So now that you have a better idea of my history with this person, if you guys thought all of that was a lot, it just gets crazier. So now I'm gonna get into my story time of what recently happened, which was probably about a week ago. So my family and I, we went to Target. It was probably around 9 o'clock at night, so it was pretty late. So when we walk in, we're walking down like the main aisle to go towards like the grocery stuff, because, you know, we needed to pick up stuff for the house. So we start walking, and then I hear this like bratty voice, and I say bratty because it just sounds like a girl with attitude, like being loud. So anyone who's acting like that in public, you're gonna be like who is that? So yeah, it got my attention, and when I turned around, it was my stalker. And I was like, is this really happening right now? This girl made it very obvious that she was trying to get my attention by raising her voice. Like, she's by the cash registers and I'm like in the middle of the store at this point. So there's a really big distance between her and I, and she wanted me to hear her because she kept saying to her significant other, that's her. I couldn't really like make out everything she was saying, but yeah, like I said, we were just kind of far apart from each other. Mind you guys, I have my kids with me. Brian, my fiance, is with me. We have an 8-month-old baby with us. And here my stalker is trying to start something at a Target. I turned to Brian and I was like, that's my stalker. Because even though I have been going through all this with this person in the past, Brian has never seen her in person. So yeah, he didn't know who that was, and I was like, that's my stalker for you. You can tell this girl was not going to leave the store without confronting me, and that's exactly what she did. She has to walk a long distance to come up to me and my family. She didn't just like slowly walk up to me and, you know, in like a graceful manner. She literally charged at me. Her face said it all. Her face was so full of anger, and the way she was walking, like it looked like she was going to do something. I looked her dead in the eye and I told her, you are not gonna do this in front of my kids. After I said that, you guys, she literally calmed down so much. She's like, no, 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 no. Like, I would never do that in front of your kids. Just like I would never do that in front of my kids. She was literally begging to talk to me. I don't even know what she wanted to talk to me about because I don't know this person. I literally looked at Brian like, is this girl for real right now? Because I literally have absolutely nothing to say to you. Like, I even told her that. I don't even know you. This is what is so crazy. Like, she has all of this stuff made up in her mind where she feels like she needs to talk to me and address stuff. She stood there and she was not gonna take no for an answer. Like, she would not go away. So I agreed to talk to her away from the kids because at this point I just want to get her away from my kids. The first thing she said to me was, I just want the drama to stop. I literally have no drama in my life, you guys. So I didn't understand why she thought there was drama. That's how emotionally unstable this person is, because in her head, she thinks that there's drama. And honestly, I feel like all of her attempts to try to bring me down or try to make me sad, I feel like that triggered her more, just knowing that she can't get to me. It's literally her who started all of this, who can't seem to get away from, I hate the word drama, you guys, negativity. Just going through all of this shows me how much she would love for someone else to have negativity in their life. I just told her, don't watch my videos. If you don't watch my videos, you will not be offended by anything that I do. She then goes to tell me, no, 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 I don't watch your videos. I literally have a screenshot in my phone that I took of when she commented on my YouTube video. And you're commenting on my videos, you're obviously watching my videos. She obviously knew that my first stalker story time was about her, which again made her so obvious that she was even watching my videos. She then goes to tell me that I was being dramatic in that video. If someone is bullying you, harassing you, will not leave you alone, stalking you, there is nothing dramatic about that. This person has literally normalized that in her mind. If you don't think all of that is dramatic, I would hate to see her acting dramatic, because all of those things that I just said are so serious. It's nothing to be taken lightly. What I kept telling her was to stop watching my videos and to finally leave me alone. I honestly felt like I was in a movie and I just couldn't believe everything that I was seeing. She went from being very angry to almost sweet. Like, she got really calm and nice and soft-spoken, and then as soon as her husband came up from behind me, she then got angry and hateful, calling me the worst names. And how do you go from all of that within minutes? So I walked out of the aisle, I found my family, and I started walking away. And it was then when she started making threats towards me. And not only that, you guys, but her significant other came up from behind her and was getting crazy with me too. He was pretty much encouraging the way she was acting and confirming everything that she was telling me. So like I said, she was threatening to hurt me. Just the fact that he was even acting like that towards me and getting in my space and pretty much threatening me for her and encouraging this. If he's gonna act like that towards me, a female, in public, that just makes me feel even worse for her at the same time, because it's like, if he's going to act like that towards me, I can only imagine how he treats her behind closed doors. And mind you, all of this is happening right in front of their children. And if anything, I feel so bad for their kids to have them see their parents acting like this. Like, to be acting like this in front of your kids and in public and in front of my kids, just the whole situation is nuts. if both of them are going to act like this in front of my kids, their kids, who knows what else those two are truly capable of. And that is the scary part to all of this. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened that night. So now I'm gonna move on to what I did about it. The very next day, I went to the police department and spoke to someone about, you know, my history with this girl and the incident that happened the previous night. So I talked to a lawyer and I ended up going to the courthouse and filing a restraining order against her. I had to literally hire a private investigator to find out things about her so that I could do this whole restraining order, because I didn't know anything about this girl. So I had to wait about a day and a half to see if the judge was going to grant the restraining order. So when I called the next day to check the status of it, the court then told me that my restraining order was granted. I was like, thank you, God. Words can't even explain how happy I was in that moment. All the memories that I did not have to go through with this girl that I don't even know, it just came all like flooding back and then just suddenly went away. As crazy as it sounds, I'm almost thankful that that whole incident that happened a week ago happened, because now she is forced to stay away from me, stay away from my family, and this person cannot say anything to me or about me anymore. And hopefully this is a life lesson for her, that you can't just go around acting like that. Like, you cannot go around bullying people, harassing people, stalking people, because it is not taken lightly these days. Hopefully this saves the next person that she decides to want to bully for no reason. I just simply see good out of all of this. This whole situation just goes to prove that positivity always beats out negative people and negativity. I'm just gonna continue living my best life. And you guys already know, like, through my vlogs, like, so many great things have just been happening in my life. And by me putting a stop to it, sticking up for myself, I don't have to sit back and take it. No one should ever just sit back and take someone bullying you. You could stick up for yourself. It's okay to stick up for yourself and do something about it. I never imagined it coming to this point. So if you guys could learn from my mistake, I would have stopped this the second it happened. I didn't even know that people can get that crazy. So yeah, that was my whole story time. I'm gonna leave this video on a happy and positive note. We are literally almost at 100,000 subscribers. How amazing is that? Not only that, but I had my second video on YouTube hit 1 million+ views. Billie Eilish noticed me. I've just had so many amazing things happen in my life, and it's so crazy how all of this happened right before I moved. So yeah, I can just get this out of the way before I move and just start fresh. Like, this is gonna be so amazing. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.